new property cooling measures were introduced in October of 2022. It blocked all private property owners from downgrading to a HDB. That means if you own a condo, if you own a landed, if you own an executive condo, EC, you are no longer able to buy an HDB immediately. You have to wait 15 months. Now, that spoils a lot of people's plan if they are thinking of downgrading to an HDB. So I've had the privilege to consult with one family who's affected by this measure, and basically my clients Linda and Sunny now messaged in. I feel my 990 square feet condo is a bit too small for me. I don't use my balcony as much as I want to. I have a helper staying with me, and currently the helper is sharing a room with my youngest son. Now my son wants to have his own room without sharing with his elder brother, just 2 kids, and he also wants to have his own study space. Now, how many of us has been affected by this cooling measure? So my clients Linda and Sunny, they're in their early 40s and their boys are growing big and wanting their own space, entering secondary school. You know, it's that phase, must have privacy and all that. They bought their condo in Punggol in 2019 for 870k. It's a 3-bedder. Can you imagine? At one point of time it was 870k. Was it a lack of planning back then that led them here? Right, so I asked them what made them buy this 990 square feet condo. And then he actually shared, my plan back then was to stay in the condo for a few years, see some profits, move to a bigger property, maybe a landed, or buy a second property for investment. Today, some things have changed. I don't want to buy a second property anymore, a second condo anymore, even if I proceed with a decoupling plan. Alright, my wife's income is not strong enough, my income is not strong enough to buy a second property. It's a bit out of reach for me, and I don't want to take out too much of a loan, so selling this and buying a landed is definitely out of the question for now. But he still needs a space, right? So in any case, Linda and Sunny, they were already planning to upgrade their 990 square feet condo to a 2-story HDB maisonette sometime in 2022 until the cooling measures happened. So that was the brief that I received from them, and I proposed to them some options, and likely this is the option they're going to go for. All we are waiting for is for his loan application to be approved and other due diligences to be cleared. Now, one of the solutions is for them to purchase another private property which is a bit older, 20 over years, but they will be able to get floor space, 1,003 to 1,004 square feet at least, and very likely it will be much cheaper than their current 9-year-old property, which is just 990 square feet. At the same time, I've shared and explained to them how, by not being able to purchase the HDB today at all-time high, they are actually getting their capital, their wealth protected. Right, because likely HDB properties are expected to go on a free fall over the next 2 to 3 years in terms of property value. After understanding this, we showed them research to show them that older projects, older private properties are actually doing a lot better than some new launches in the market. Alright, we're talking about properties in Loyang, in Pasir Ris, making 400 over 1,000 over the past 3 years, 4 years, and they are already 30 over years old. Just think about it. The properties which are being en bloc in recent years, they are all the older projects. So there must be some value to older private condos in recent times. So if you find yourself in similar position as my clients Linda and Sunny, and you feel that space is a real need and your current property is not big enough for you, drop us a text. We'll go through all your options with you. Now you have to understand that not everybody will have the same solutions, but everybody must go through the same due diligences. Am I right? Yes, I am. See you soon.